What's up, YouTube? It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day, and I'm going to take you around my garden and show you what I've been busy doing as I chit chat with you a little bit. So, this is my garden that I built. I've been working on it for many years. A couple of years, not many. But I figure with this COVID, this coronavirus, this is a great opportunity for a lot of different reasons. Um, People should be preparing to do things differently, a lot differently than what we've done before. But here I'm just putting together a garden. I'm going to be growing beets along the fence here. So it's going to be a nice patch of beet plants growing here. I figure not too many because we have different dishes with beets, but we're not really beet fanatics, so we don't eat too many of beets. Over there in the corner, I haven't decided what I'm going to put there yet. I have to put something there. Here I planted habanero peppers. So in this little empty spot right there goes my habanero peppers. Here are jalapeno plants there that I have planted a couple of years back, and they've been surviving the winters, but you can see the cold kind of got to them a little bit here, and they're looking a little bit like they need some vitamin D from the sun. But they're coming. They're coming. So this is going to be my pepper patch area here, where I'm going to have pepper plants growing. Here at this row, I planted corn. I had corn planted over there in that dirt patch over there for, I tried a couple of years, but, I just wasn't successful at, someone's speeding out there. I just wasn't successful at getting them to grow because I wasn't able to deliver enough water, I believe. So, we decided, since this gets more water than any other patch over here, that we're going to go ahead and put corn here. So we put corn here, about, I think, 20, not too many because it's not that big of a patch, but we put 20 here, I think, and then we planted 20 corn seeds here as well in this patch. And so we're going to have corn growing in these two patches, and I figure that's enough corn to, 40 plants, if they produce 2 ears of corn, that's 80 ears of corn. I'll be eating corn till they're coming out my ears. Over here we got the rosemary. This plant, look at how big it's getting. I love rosemary. I love to just come out, and I love rosemary on everything that I eat. Chicken, oh, it just tastes so good and adds so much flavor. And it's so expensive in the store at Thanksgiving and Christmas time when you're looking for rosemary. I've got not just this plant, but I've got that plant over there in the corner too. That's a rosemary plant. Look at it, it's a bush. That's another rosemary bush. I love it. I won't eat that much rosemary, but imagine I could probably sell that and make some money, right? Usually at Thanksgiving time, they're all out of rosemary. So here, what did I plant? Radishes. Yeah, so this is a radish patch, and I kept this is a cilantro. I love cilantro. I can eat it right off this. I'll eat this right now. Kid you not. Clean it off. Kid you not. Oh my God, fresh cilantro. It's so delicious. Now you can eat this. It's so delicious. Have another bite of that. So this is how you need to be eating when you need to be taking care of your immune system. So, which brings me to my next subject as we talk here. This is radishes, by the way. So we're going to have a bunch of radishes because I planted like a whole pack of radishes just right here in this little area. So they should pop up and we should have a bunch of radish plants here. And then here where you see the stakes, I planted tomatoes. And what you see down there is another cilantro plant. I like salsa, and I like to put cilantro on my salsa. I love to make my own homemade salsa. In the back, 2 more cilantro plants. I just eat so much cilantro, and I love just to come out and snack on it right from the garden, like you just saw me do. So you have the cilantro plants growing back there. Hopefully they make it through our summer this year. And then here, in this area with the cilantro plants where you kind of see the wire hanging up and everything, I planted squash, cucumber and squash. And then I'm going to hang the cucumber on the ropes and just kind of let the cucumbers hang off the ropes. I have that idea. I'm going to see if it works. Kind of use ropes to run across there as a vine. As the cucumbers grow and get bigger, you know, they like to vine out. So I'm going to try to vine up and see if I can grow cucumbers and then just have the cucumbers draped over the rope. I'm going to see if it works. Well, it's my idea. But as I was saying, with this COVID-19 and this coronavirus, you know, what you do and what you put into your body matters. So, you know, I was out and about today getting a few things. I had to go get fertilizer for the garden because I think right now smart people will build a garden because really soon, you know, reality could change for a lot of people and you may or may not be able to leave your home. You're going to need to be set up so that you can provide yourself with your own food. You know, it may not be the best of all foods that your taste buds are seeking, but it's the healthiest and it will keep you alive, and this food will keep your immune system going. And that's what you need right now, is you need a healthy immune system to fight off any viruses that you're going to get. This is my backyard. It's kind of a mess right now because it's a work in progress, but we come out here and kind of sit here on the couches and around the fire and chill and have a beer, drink, and kind of just chill out. I transplanted some cilantro plants over here into this with my aloe vera plant. I found this aloe vera plant. Someone threw this out and I saved it. And I was looking at it. It's got new growth coming out of it now. It's doing really good. Down here at the bottom, it's got brand new little baby aloe veras coming out down there. And they had thrown this out. And I'm just thinking, why? You know, this is... I brought it home. I put it in this great big plant or pot that I have, and decided to make an outdoor plant. I'm going to plant cilantro plants like you see here. I hope... I kind of pulled these out of the ground and then I transplanted them in here, so I hope they make it. They're kind of looking like they may not. We'll see. But I was planning to have cilantro plants all the way around the aloe vera there. But over here, not sure what I'm going to plant in this garden over here yet. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But here, I will probably plant my snow peas again, because those are so delicious and so nutritious for you. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be working. I mean, you know, this could be giving people a great opportunity to do a lot of things that they haven't done in a long time. Being on lockdown during this whole situation, or learning to live from home, that's like, why not? It gives your mind and body a chance to relax. It gives you a chance to reset. And just, you know, the government has guaranteed that they're not going to have anyone evicted from their houses. Thank God I own my home. I don't have to worry about that. And I pray for all those people out there that comes true and they don't have to worry about becoming homeless. But look at these flowers. I mean, wow. We just kind of let these run and do its thing here. But, Natalia, my wife, really likes wildflowers. So I told her she would have a section of the garden that belonged to her. And this is kind of her section with the wildflowers. And it kind of goes all the way over. Yeah. Kind of L's over around this citrus tree here. But yeah, you know, I'm real grateful. I'm real relaxed right now. I'm thinking, you know, I can write, I can do a garden, I can do a YouTube channel. Instead of panicking and thinking, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm thinking of what I'm gonna do. I'm doing it. I'm creating this garden from home. I mean, this is awesome. I feel great. I really feel like, you know, you bring your own reality into your life. And I don't know how outside sources can affect our realities the way that they do. Um, that's I'm learning that, but apparently they do have the ability to do so, and but you have the ability to still dictate how you allow your realities to be affected, and in so many ways, you have to. I'm cleaning my couches out here because they're all dirty from the winter. Um, but in so many ways, you have to expand your creative mind. You have to utilize what you have to your best advantage. And right now, I have time. I have the need for my brain to reset. The only thing that scares me is the silence, the distance that people are facing with one another. It's doesn't seem natural. It doesn't seem natural. You know, it's not right what's happening. I mean, I'm walking around in stores and I see people who are literally going out of their way to avoid me. And that's just oh, it is what it is. I mean, to each his own. But look at my lettuce here. That's all Butter Crunch lettuce. We come out here and pick this lettuce, and we're gonna harvest it tomorrow. But the rest of it, and that's the garlic growing right there. Garlic growing. So you know you can build your own gardens. You know, think about that. Think about if you build your own garden, if you do that, if you put in the work, you build your own garden, it's a great garden. You're growing food, you're able to feed yourself, your family. But then think about this, whatever's left over, you can absolutely positively sell to friends, family, or neighbors. I mean, sell it. It's a way of income. You're going to grow more food than you can feed to your family. Look at that rosemary bush over there. There's that bush over there. Then there's that bush over there. Do you have any idea how much I can chop that all down and sell it and get money for that rosemary? That's money. When peppers are growing, when all this stuff is growing and people can't go to the store and get their food, they're going to want whatever they can get. And here you're going to be able to grow whatever that is. So it's a business. You can start your own home garden and turn it into a security, a financial security for you if you know how to do it right. And if you don't, watch videos, educate yourself. You know, do what it takes in order for you to learn the knowledge you need to be successful at doing it. If any of you wanted to write, use this time to write a book, do something creative. If you're a painter and you want to paint something, start trying to sell your artwork online. This is the time for creative minds to evolve. So evolve. Don't be afraid to evolve. Change is fantastic. It's the people who can't change that are hopeless. You got to be able to change. You have to be able to adapt with what's going on in the world. And start a YouTube channel. You know, start an Instagram page. Do anything it takes to get your mind off of what's going on. I would absolutely recommend, and there's someone who kind of set me straight today with some of his words on comments that he made on some other videos that I've posted on YouTube. I would highly recommend you check out those comments and read them. They're long. He wrote some long comments to me, James. They were long, and I sat there and I read every word of them, and it was just intriguing to see, the insight, that aligns so much with mine. And you're just, if you're watching this video, James, once again, I thank you, and I think, you need to consider sharing your knowledge with the world, because that's what we're here for. That's what indigos are here for. We're here to change the world, and you can't change the world if you're not sharing your content, if you're not sharing yourself. So I checked out your YouTube channel, and you got a lot of awesome content on there. I definitely highly recommend that you share yourself with the world, as I'm starting to do. And it'll progress, wherever this leads me, it'll lead me. If it leads me nowhere, at least I have something to do during the day to preoccupy my mind. Because what's the alternative? I could go inside and watch propaganda on TV and watch all this fear about how the coronavirus is spreading around the world in numbers, and I can sit there and, oh my God, I'm gonna get sick and die. What am I gonna do? Hell with that. I'm going to create until the moment I do get sick and die. If I do get sick and die, I'm going to create. I'm going to share myself. I'm going to share my ideas. I'm going to share what I'm doing in life right now, and hopefully let other people realize that your thoughts become your reality. What you think about, what you feel, how you feel, it manifests. So if you're in fear, if you're living in fear, you're not manifesting what you should be manifesting in life. As James says, you're not aligned with love. And when you're not aligned with love, you're off course. So that is what they're trying to do right now. For whatever reason, we're in a situation where we have the opportunity to create, and they do not want us to create. They want us to live in fear, and we need to make this backfire on them. We need to turn around, and each one of us needs to become a creator. Each one of us needs to find something that we can do that we've never done before, that we can do from home, and we need to do it. We need to stand up. We need to do it. If we have been just giving excuses up until this moment in time and creating barriers in your life or roadblocks because you were going to do this, or you were going to start a YouTube channel, or you were going to do, stop it. Stop it. Take that first step. Here's what I would do. Baby steps. Dedicate an hour every day to a certain time, an hour from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. where you're going to work on this. Dedicate another hour from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. where you're going to work on that. And stay to your schedule. Keep your schedule. What do you have better to do right now than to set yourself up for success working from home? What kind of feeling would it be knowing that what you're doing in your backyard is saving your neighbors' lives? Not just your life. You're feeding your neighbors. You're helping them stay alive. What kind of feeling of creation is that going to create inside you? Think about that. Think about what you can do. Stop living in fear and live in creation. Create. Realize when life gives you lemons, make lemon juice. When life locks you down, free your mind with creativity. And with that, YouTube, I've shown you my garden. I've given you my opinions for the day. I'm going to get back to work before the sun goes down. Try to get some more accomplished out here. And I wish you all the best. Thanks, YouTube.